Welcome. Let's do a gentle yoga practice to get your shoulders and your neck moving a little bit more, work out some of the kinks. This can be done in any seated position. So you're welcome to sit on a chair. If you're sitting on the floor, you do not have to be cross-legged. Take any leg position that feels supportive for you. And if you're on the floor, it can be really helpful to be up on a cushion or some folded blankets so that you can be a little more relaxed and comfortable in the way that you're sitting. When we're working in the upper body, it's really helpful to have the lower body a little bit more at ease. Feel free to pause the recording if you need more time to get settled. And then we'll just take some nice, easy breaths here. Maybe starting to feel like your exhale is allowing you to relax a little bit more down into the support of the floor, the chair, the cushion, whatever you've got underneath you. Just seeing where you can let go of a little holding or a little tension or a little resistance through the legs and the lower back. Maybe starting to feel the inhale traveling up the front of your spine, just creating a little bit of lift there through the front of the spine, less so from the center of the chest, less so from the back body. Really a sense of internal lift with the inhale. And then when you're ready, you'll take an in breath here. As you exhale, right ear comes towards the right shoulder, any amount that feels good, respecting any sensations in your body. And then you can just bring that right hand up to the left side of your chest, anywhere that feels good. And start to imagine the warmth of your hand is inviting a little more breath into that left lung. Now you don't have to actually use the breath to push the hand. It's more like the hand draws the breath magnetically and then returns the exhale. So there's a sense of a dance or an exchange between the hand and the breath. And just continue to explore that in whatever way makes sense to you for a few easy inhales and exhales. And then when you're ready, you can let your hand come back down to your lap. Very slowly and gently bring the crown of your head up towards the ceiling and left ear over to the left shoulder any amount. Now, this side of the neck may feel quite different, so find a position that feels comfortable for you. Taking a few breaths just to feel in, and then we'll take that left hand up to the right side of the chest, letting the warmth of the hand invite a little more breath into your right lung. Finding that sense of a dance or an exchange between your hand and the breath. Just taking everything nice and easy, no need to work too hard here. And then when you're ready, you can let your hand come down. Crown of the head carefully back up towards the ceiling. Taking a couple of breaths to just settle. And then we'll take your arms out in front. Fold your arms so that you're holding opposite elbows with your hands. And have your elbows be at about the same height as your shoulders. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then we're going to think about pressing the forearms forward, letting the shoulders move away from the wall. But not too much happens in the spine here, so we're really keeping this in the shoulders. A little stretch between the shoulder blades. And then you can imagine you're drawing the shoulder blades towards each other, letting the arms slide back towards the wall behind you. So arms are going to slide forward, shoulder blades wide, and then arms sliding back, shoulder blades coming together. Shown from the side, it's going to look a little something like this. Your movement may be larger or smaller. Doesn't matter how big the movement is. See if you can find a range where it feels comfortable and where maybe you're able to find even a little bit smoother, easier glide between the shoulder blades. And then find a place in the middle, so not pressed all the way forward, not drawn all the way back. And then imagine you're trying to lift your shoulder blades up from the bottom. And then lower them down towards your back pockets. Lifting the shoulder blades up from the bottom, lowering them down towards your back pockets. Rest if you need to. Sometimes the shoulder blades can fatigue easily. So as we're lifting up, if we think about shrugging the shoulders towards the ear, often the shoulders will come in towards the neck more. So you could think about this more as lifting the shoulder blade up towards the top of the shoulder, straight up towards the ceiling. So sometimes that idea of moving from the bottom edge of the blade is helpful. It's not, you don't have to do it that way. And you don't have to get this perfect. So we're just exploring a little bit of movement in the shoulder blades. When you're ready, you can let the arms come down, just resting, noticing how you feel. And then we'll bring the arms up again. So if you hold your elbows, there's like a way you prefer to do it. You might try reversing that clasp and seeing if that works for you. If it's uncomfortable, you don't have to do it. And then we're going to find that pressed forward mode again. So you might go back and forth a couple of times just to feel in, and then press the shoulders forward. So forearms are moving forward, shoulder blades are wide on the back. And then you might even take your chin in towards your chest or your throat. And maybe even round your upper back a little bit. Maybe you can press the arms forward more, really stretching the space between the shoulder blades. And then imagine your breath is coming into your mid back, broadening the shoulder blades as you breathe in, seeing where you can relax as you breathe out. All of this can stay nice and easy and comfortable. It's fine to make it smaller or to do it a little differently. And then when you're ready, if you rounded your upper back, you're going to sit more upright through the upper back. Bring your gaze and chin level. Rest your arms if it feels good. Otherwise, we're just going to lift the arms towards the face and bring them back down a few times, keeping the spine nice and quiet. So there's no back bend happening here. We're just moving the arms and the shoulders. And it's fine to keep this movement small. We want it to be comfortable. So letting these small repeated movements work almost like a massage. So we're getting the muscles to lengthen and shorten repeatedly. Just bringing some nice awareness, conscious and unconscious awareness to the area around the shoulder. Getting things moving and awake. And then you can let the arms come down, release the elbows, relax the shoulders, notice how you feel. Sometimes there's a little bit more of a sense of aliveness when we start to bring some movement into areas that maybe don't move as much. And then we'll bring the arms back behind you. So option one is just to have the arms nice and wide. As you're reaching back, you can think about the arms going back, but the rib cage and the spine staying the same. So we're not turning this into a big back bend right now. We're just moving the arms and the shoulders, taking them towards the wall behind you. If it feels comfortable, you can imagine hugging the shoulder blades in towards the spine and maybe bringing the arms towards each other behind your back, maybe even interlacing the fingers. And see if you can relax the shoulders a bit. So we're not trying to shove the shoulders back. We're really letting the arm bones be where the arm bones are and hugging the shoulder blades in towards the spine, yeah? And then imagine you have gills or nostrils underneath your collarbones. A little quirky, I know. Just imagine you could breathe directly in and out of that space in the upper chest. Letting that breath be nice and easy, noticing how it feels to breathe in this space. while seeing if you can gently hug the shoulder blades in. No need to overwork here. Back of the neck is nice and long. Perfect. And then if you have the hands clasped, you'll release them. Let the hands come back around. Take a moment to just notice how you feel. Then we'll take the right arm out to the right. Extend the fingers. And some of us might already have some sensation in the hand or arm somewhere. So we're going to be really gentle with this. Getting any pain, numbness, or tingling, you can discontinue. This feels okay. We're just going to take the left ear towards the left shoulder. And then maybe you could start to bring the back of the hand up towards the forearm. No need to go into any areas of pain. You're just going as far as it feels good. Maybe pressing out through the palm. Noticing how you feel here. And then make a fist, squeeze in. And extend the fingers, maybe drawing the back of the hand up, only if that feels good. And then make a fist, squeeze in. And extend, nice and easy. And one more time, make a fist, squeeze in. And extend. And then let that arm relax. Bring the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. Left arm out to the left, reach it out a little bit from your body. And see how it feels to take your right ear to your right shoulder, extending lightly through your left fingertips and making sure everything feels okay here. So no pain, no numbness, no tingling. If there is, back off. If you feel okay here, you might start to bring the back of the hand up towards the forearm. You don't need to go far, so pay attention to sensations. Keep this really nice and light here. Breathing, maybe pressing out through the palm a little bit. And then make a fist with your left hand. Squeeze that fist. And extend the fingers. Drawing the hand up if it feels good only. And then make a fist, squeeze in, hold that squeeze, and extend. Sing out through the palm. And one more time if it feels good, squeezing, holding, and extending. Pressing out through the palm, noticing how things feel now. And then let the arm relax, bring the crown of the head up. Take a moment just to notice how you feel. Thank you for practicing with me. I hope this has been really helpful. Hope your neck and shoulders feel better and that you have a really great rest of your day. Take care.